YouTube. So the topic of today is, there is nothing wrong with you for being on semen retention. There is something wrong with the world for reacting to you the way they are reacting to you and treating you the way they are treating you. You know, we live in a world today where everything is so sexualized. You know, sex has become the most talked about topic between people, especially people of opposite genders. You know, you meet somebody, a guy meets a lady today, especially the guys. I'm talking about the guys, you know, because the ladies never really, I don't think they are as much. I know they want the sex as much as we do, even more than we do, but they are not so open with it as we are as men, you know. So here I'm mainly talking about the guys. You know, a guy is going to meet a girl immediately on their first meeting. He's already talking about sex and making sexual jokes without knowing who this girl is, without knowing anything about this girl. I'm not saying you should know anything like so much before you trust somebody or before you love somebody. I'm just saying that we've lost the art of true connection. You know, the fact that you meet somebody and you wish to take things slow to learn about each other. It's not mainly about the sex. The sex is only a topping to the connection we've already cultivated. It is only to tighten our connection. It is only to make our bond stronger and not the main reason why we are together. You know, so this is the way a lot of people think now. A lot of people are so sexualized. You know, nobody is willing to like take time to explore each other, to know what people like and what people don't like. Everybody is looking at each other's body as to how much they can use it and how much pleasure they can derive for themselves through another person's body. You know, but on this journey, you are going the other direction, man. You are taking it slow, you are piping down, and that is the number one reason why you might not even find a woman throughout your entire period of this journey, man. Because the women in our generation today have been used as a sexual weapon against masculinity, man, and they themselves do not even know it. They think they are being liberal, they think they are being feminism, they think they are being, again, I'm not against women having rights, I'm not against we treating women as humans. I'm just saying everybody has a role to play in this life, and if we should ever interchange the roles, such as men becoming more of teachers and more of therapists and more of, you know, the workforce that does not necessarily require us to use our physical strength. You know, if men should today start quitting the police force and joining other like less hectic jobs, trust me, the women who are always for this feminism, I'm better than men, I'm this, I'm that, we should be equal, we should be that, they are going to, it's just going to change, man. It's just going to die, because it is the same men who you are against, it is the same masculinity who you are fighting against that you are going to call when a man or somebody is harassing you on the street. It is the same male policemen who you are expecting to come to you, man. You know, so everybody has a role to play in this world, and when we start interchanging those roles, we are going to suffer as a species called human beings. You know, people no longer want to be traditional. I'm not saying the traditional role was the best role, but there was a lot of sense and there was a lot of order in society, I would believe. You know, everybody knew their place. Children had much more respect back then. You know, women were much more submissive. Men had a lot more balls, you know. But for the fact that sexuality has been used against us, you know, the elites, they know that we are all sexual beings and we would want to reproduce. And what is the core strength of a society? It is the masculinity of a society. So if I want to dismantle a society, what do? I attack the strongest people in the society, which is masculinity. And if I cannot put every male in the jail, what can I do? I can indirectly affect their masculinity, and that is true pornography, man. That is true women becoming easy to sleep with. You know, so men no longer value masculinity. Even matter of fact, masculinity is shunned and frowned against now. That is why you see people treating you the way they treat you. People who hate you, that is because they simply know who you are. They know the energy you possess within, man. They know you're a masculine man. You're going to find a lot of women having a lot of friction with you on this journey, especially toxic women, you know. simply for the fact that the feminism has gotten into their head. So when they meet a man who truly is masculine and cannot be controlled or cannot be faced by her bullshit like the Sims, she gets confused, man, and the next thing she wants to do is to hurt you, either get you in trouble, to get you in jail, or to get you to lose your job. You're going to find females who are going to try and set you up, man, for a rape case or a rape allegation, simply for the fact that you are not on her ass chasing her like the Sims, or you probably rejected her. She's going to be crazy, man. She's going to be mad about it. That is because masculinity is dying off, man. You know, if there were more masculine men in this society, trust me, man, most of the nonsense you are seeing is not going to be taking place. Look at Donald Trump, for example, man. That guy does not give a shit about what anybody is thinking about him, man. And that is true masculinity to me. No matter how you see it, whether his rules are blah blah blah, I do not care, man. I love him. You know, his masculinity is just the top. Look at his family, man. His family is well behaved. That is the signs of true masculinity. People might not understand what you are doing as a masculine man. People will say it as toxic, because masculinity is meant for destruction, is meant for aggression, is meant for strength. Stop trying to dilute me to become a female. I'm not a female. I'm not supposed to be submissive. I'm not supposed to be nice. I'm not supposed to be, I'm not saying don't be kind. I'm saying nice as in not having balls, not having a backbone. You know, I'm not supposed to care about what you think or think daily about what you care about me. No. That is true masculinity, man, and that is why it is frowned upon, because it cannot be controlled. And whatever cannot be controlled in society is always hated. Look, if you're somebody who has the personality of I don't give a shit, a lot of people are going to like you and majority of people are going to hate you, because people who are liking you mostly are people who are wanting to also develop a backbone for themselves but don't know how to do it. So when they see somebody who is able to stand up for themselves, they admire it and they would want to be like you, man. But you see those who are trying to control and manipulate, the biggest fear of people who are controllers and manipulators is somebody who does not react to their bullshit, or somebody who does not care about their opinion or whatever it is that they are doing. That is the greatest thing you can do to a narcissist or somebody who is willing to control or manipulate you, man. So you are going to be feared, you are going to be avoided, because people know they cannot control you, man. A lot of women are going to try to, because look, bro, I've been outside for some days and the things I've observed, man, is just absurd, bro. I can't count, I can say more than 10 times I've seen a woman hold a man and change the direction of where they are going, and the man just follows her behind like there's nothing, man. One happened where the girl saw me, she saw me first and she was attracted, you know, she was giving me the choosing signals, and she was with her guy, by the way, but the guy was not even paying attention, you know. So she looked at me and I was walking this way, they were coming this way. Look, I was walking this way and they were coming this way, you know, to go this way. But the moment she saw me that I was going this way, she just dragged the guy's hand and changed the direction to this way, man. And I was just looking at this, bro. The boy was just following her and just laughing behind. I was like, bro, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, where did our balls go to as men? You know? A lot of women feel pissed in today's society if they cannot control you. Like, it's like they just hate you and wish for you to die, man. But they respect it though. Yeah, they might not like it. They might make their little fuss. They might speak. They might say, they might be verbal about their like them not liking how you operate. But at the same time, they are turned on, man. Their biology cannot deny it. It's nature. She's a woman. Her feminine side is definitely going to be attracted to your masculine side, man. Their logic might try to play it off, try to but always, man, she's going to be attracted to you, bro. Masculinity is just frowned upon against nowadays, man, you know. But yes, guys, you guys are the ones who are helping to change the whole story. You are helping to change the whole dynamic. Wherever city you find yourself in, wherever state you find yourself in, trust me, there are people who have come across you that you've changed their life. You don't know it, man. You might not know it, but just being in your presence, man, has changed a lot of people's life in this earth, man. You know? So trust me, you are not doing this journey only for yourself. There are people who have benefited from you that you cannot count on. Trust me, man. I know what I'm telling you. So guys, this journey is not done for the people in the world. They can react the way they want to react, they can treat it the way they want to treat you, but they're only doing that because they know there's something within you that is right, something within you that they should be doing that they're not doing. And you see Sims, I watched a video yesterday that pissed me off so much. I wish I can get the link again and post it to you guys. I saw something on Twitter yesterday, man. So this girl, I think they were watching all this American football in the stadium, and this girl kept on fussing at a dude, you know, like throwing tantrums and trying to punch the dude and all that, hitting the dude and all that. And a lot of guys, even her girlfriend, the girl she was with, was trying to stop her from hitting the guy, but the other guys around there were just looking and smiling, and some of them were not even paying attention. They could see what was happening, but they were just looking away. And the moment that guy took control and held her and just pushed her aside, come and look at all the Sims, man. I'm like, bro, if it was me that day, man, I'm dead as willing, yeah, to fight those guys, man. I'm willing to educate them, because bro, that's just foolish, man. How is she hitting a guy and you guys are not saying anything about it, but the moment the guy defends himself, then it's a whole problem? Why is that? Lack of masculinity. They are Sims. They are putting that girl on a pedestal because she's beautiful. They are hoping that them fighting the guy who is checking her is going to give them an opportunity to sleep with her. Meanwhile, they don't know that she sees them as worthless, man. Is it only that guy? If that guy calls her in the night again, she's going to go and fuck him, man. But you see the Sim who is trying to save her, she's going to disrespect him, man, because she understands the fact that he is not in his masculine, and she's probably not even doing this consciously. It's all unconscious, man. She likes the fact that a man can check her. She likes the fact that a man can put her, regardless of how she's feeling and her emotions, in place. Put her in her place. She wants that. She likes that, man. But these Sims don't get it. They think it is always bending to her will and wishes that is going to get them in her good graces. You know? Masculinity is just lost, man. And bro, I was so pissed, man, yesterday when I saw the video. All the guys, all the ranges of guys, I could see them in those videos. All the ranges of ages, how do I say it? All the age ranges of men, I could see from 20 to like 50 in that group of crowd, that little crowd that was just gathering there, man. And nobody was doing anything when this girl was hitting the boy, man. I was just so pissed, man. You know, so guys, all this is as a result of masculinity being lost, man, in our generation. We just don't get it anymore. A lot of boys are so comfortable becoming girls. I'm like, yo, like, I'm not against, look, I even have friends who are like that. I'm not against it. I'm just saying that is the cause of it, you know. It's the fact that we are losing our masculinity. We are no longer seeing masculinity as a positive thing. We see it as a negative, destructive thing. And that is why we are suffering the way we are suffering in our world today, man. You know, that is why there's a lot of foolishness in the world today. So guys, I love you. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you do subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in my other videos, man. Do have a nice one. Ciao.